Good morning, my dear children. Sairam. I hope you all are fit and fine. Welcome to the EST online class, children. Today we will going to start with a chapter from your science book. Okay, so today we will going to start a chapter that is chapter 15, the sun, moon and stars from your which book? Science book. Okay, chapter 15, the sun, the moon and stars. The sun, moon and stars. So what we will going to cover in today's class is, children, the sun topics, the sun and the sun's family. Okay, the sun and the sun's family. We will going to discuss about the sun and the sun's family. Okay, so now let's begin. So children, sun. You all have seen sun, right? Sun is the brightest object in the sky, right? Sun is the brightest object in the sky, and it is only one of millions of stars in the galaxy. Okay, in galaxies many millions and millions of stars are there, and sun is one of them. Okay, so sun is the brightest object in the sky, and it is only one of millions of stars in the galaxy. It is the star closest to the earth, right? Sun is the star closest to the earth, and it is the brightest object in the sky. It is the brightest object in the sky. Okay, why sun is star, children? Because star has its own heat and light, and sun has its own heat and light, right? So sun is a star, right? Is the star. So it is the star closest to the earth, and it is the brightest object in the sky, as you all know, right? It is a huge ball of very hot gases. Okay, it is a huge ball of very hot gases. Sun is very huge, children, right? When we see sun from earth also, from here also, we find it very huge or big, rather than other stars, right? Right. So that means sun is very huge, although sun is very far away from us, but then also, but sun is very huge. That is why it appears huge to us. That is why it appears huge to us than other stars. It is made of 92.1% of hydrogen gas and 7.8% of helium gas. Okay, sun is made of 92.1% of hydrogen gas and 7.8% of helium gas. All stars are huge balls of very hot gases. Okay, all stars, because stars has its own heat and light. They can produce their own heat and light. So all stars are huge balls of very hot gases. Okay, very hot gases. Now the heat and light of the sun gives life to the earth. As you know that sun is closest to the earth, so the heat and light which we are getting, children, it's because of sun. Life is possible here in earth is because of sun, right? So heat and light of the sun gives life to the earth, give life to the earth, and the earth would have no life at all without the energy it receives from the sun, right? Without the energy it receives from the sun, we get the perfect amount of warmth from the sun, so sun is a very important star, as it gives life to the earth, right? Life to the earth. Now let's talk about the sun's family. Okay, sun's family. See, a planet is a huge object that goes around a star. Okay, planet is a huge object that goes around a star. Planets do not have their own light, okay? Like stars, as stars has their own heat and light, planets do not have their own light, okay? They cannot produce any light. So the sun and the eight planets that revolves around the sun, that means here is sun and all the eight planets revolves around the sun, okay? Revolves around the sun, are part of the solar system, okay? This revolving around the sun, when planets revolve around the sun, that part is known as the solar system. That means the sun and the eight planets are they make solar system. That means eight planets are the family of sun, right? Earth is one of these planets, and Earth is one of these planets. From the eight planet, Earth is one of the planet. Earth is one of the planets. So here you can see this is the sun's family, right? Sun's family. So here is sun, then Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, okay? Uranus and Neptune. So these eight planets and the sun makes the solar system, makes the solar system, okay? Did you know, children, that till the year 2006, 9 planets were named in the solar system? Okay, there were one more planet was there till year 2006. Okay, in 2006, it was decided that Pluto, that planet name was Pluto. Okay, that ninth planet was Pluto. So till 2006, it was planet, right? In 2006, it was decided that Pluto was too small to be called a planet, okay? So it was removed from the list of planets. The solar system now has 8 planets, okay? So Pluto was too small to be called a planet, was dwarf, okay? So it was removed from the list of planets. Now solar system has left with how many planets? 8 planets, okay? When in 2006 it was removed from the planet, okay, from the solar system. So now solar system has 8 planets. Now let's discuss each planets one by one, okay? Let's see. So the first one is Mercury. Right? Mercury. Now Mercury, the planet Mercury is a bit large than the Earth's moon, okay? Earth's moon, that means the moon which we see at the night. From that moon, planet Mercury is bit larger, okay? It is the smallest planet in our solar system and the closest planet to the sun, okay? It is the smallest planet in our solar system and the closest planet to the sun, as it comes in the first place in the solar system, in the list of in the solar system, okay? Its position is in the first one, right? So obviously it will be the closest planet to the sun and it is the smallest planet in our solar system. It is a terrestrial planet. It is a terrestrial planet, which means it is an earth-like planet. Terrestrial means it has rocks, it has metals, it has mountains, right? So it is a terrestrial planet, which means it is an earth-like planet made up of rocks or metals and has a hard surface, like the planet Earth. Hard surface, okay? Hard surface. So planet Mercury is bit larger than the Earth's moon and it is the smallest planet in our solar system and the closest planet to the sun, and it is a terrestrial planet, which means it is an earth-like planet made up of rocks or metals and has a hard surface. Now moving on to Venus. Venus. Venus is the second planet from the sun, right? Venus is the second planet from the sun and the sixth largest planet in the solar system. Okay, Venus is the second planet from the sun and the sixth largest planet in the solar system. Venus and Mercury are the only Venus and Mercury are the only planets in the solar system that do not have a moon. So that means Mercury and Venus, they don't have any moon. Okay, they don't have any moon. So Venus and Mercury are the only planets in the solar system that do not have a moon, and rest of the planets have their moon. Okay, so only Mercury and Venus are the planets in the solar system that do not have a moon. That do not have a moon. Venus is the second brightest object in the sky after the moon and the sun. Okay, after moon and the sun, Venus is the second. That means from Earth. Okay, I'm talking about from Earth. When you see at during daytime, sun is the brightest object in the sky. At night time, moon is the brightest object in the sky, and Venus is also there. Okay, which is the brightest object in the sky after the moon and the sun. After the moon and the sun. Now you will consider that Venus is a right. Venus is a planet. Venus also does also get the heat and light from where? From the sun. That means all the 8 planets gets heat and light from the sun, because all 8 planets revolves around the sun. Revolves around the sun, right? So Venus is the second brightest object in the sky after the moon and the sun. Venus is very similar to Earth, and because of this it is referred to as Earth's sister. Earth's sister. Okay, Earth's sister. Now, Earth, our home planet, right? Our home planet, Earth. Now, Earth. Earth is at the right distance from the sun. Okay, Earth is at the right distance from the sun and has right mixture of air, heat and water, which makes life possible on Earth. Okay, Earth is at the right distance from the sun and has right mixture of air, heat and water, which makes life possible on Earth. Okay, which makes life possible on Earth. It is the only planet where life is known to exist. It is the only planet where life is known to be exist. And about 70% of the earth is covered with water and 30% with land. That is the reason why earth is also known as the blue planet. Blue planet, as it appears blue in color when we see from the outer space. Earth appears blue in color because the amount of water is more than the land. Okay, so it appears blue in color. Earth has one moon, which is a Earth's natural satellite. Okay, moon is the Earth's natural satellite. Moon is the Earth's natural satellite. Does moon has its own heat and light, children? No, moon does not have its heat and light. Moon also gets light from where? From the sun. Okay, so that is the reason why at the during night time, moon is the moon becomes bright because of the sun. Okay, so earth has only one moon and earth is the natural satellite. Okay, sorry, moon is the natural satellite of earth. So earth's natural satellite is moon because moon revolves around the earth. Moon revolves around the earth. Okay, whatever revolves around the earth, it becomes what? It is satellite. So earth has one moon, which is earth's natural satellite, because it moves around the earth, and earth is larger than the moon. Now, Mars. Okay, Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and the second smallest planet of the solar system. Okay, Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and the second smallest after Mercury. Okay, Mercury is the smallest one and Mars is the second smallest planet of the solar system. Mars is the most widely searched planet for life, inspiring many works of fiction. That means many scientists are trying to find life where in the Mars. Okay, Mars. So Mars is the most widely searched planet for life, inspiring many works of fiction. It has two moons. It is a rocky planet. Okay, it is a rocky planet and it has how many moons? Two moons. We have only one moon. Mars has two moons. Its surface is covered with red rust and hence called red planet. So Mars is also known as red planet because its surface is covered with red rust. Red rust. Red rust. Now Jupiter. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system and is the fifth planet from the sun. Okay, it is the largest planet in the solar system and is the fifth planet from the sun. Jupiter is called a gas giant planet. Okay, Jupiter is called a gas giant planet. This is because its surface is made up of thick layer of hydrogen gas. So it is a gas giant planet and it is the largest planet in the solar system. Jupiter is also a cold planet and it has more than 60 moons moving around it. How many? More than 60 moons. Okay, more than 60 moons. Now moving on to Saturn. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter and it is the sixth planet from the sun. It is the sixth planet from the sun. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system and it is the sixth planet from the sun. Sixth planet from the sun. It is made mostly of gases. Okay, so here you can see, children, that from Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, all these planets are gaseous planet. Okay, that means gas is there, amount of gas is more. And Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars are terrestrial planet because their surfaces are hard and it is generally made up of rocks and metals. Okay, so Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system and it is the sixth planet from the sun. It is made mostly of gases and it has millions of pieces of rock and ice moving around it. Okay, around it. So it is made mostly of gases and it has millions of pieces of rock and ice moving around it. This look like solid rings. Okay, solid rings as you can see in the picture also. And it has 62 moons. How many? 62 moons. 62 moons. Okay, now Uranus. Second last planet is Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the sun. Uranus is a gas giant. Okay, it is also a gas giant. It is an extremely cold planet and hence been called the ice giant. Okay, gas is in the which form? Ice form. Okay, ice form. So it is an extremely cold planet and hence been called the ice giant. Okay, ice giant. Gas is in the solid form. Ice giant. It has faint rings around it which made of millions of speck of dust, which is not that much visible, but it has a ring around it which is made up of specks of dust, and it has 27 moons. How many moons? 27 moons. As you can see in the picture, the ring, right? It is not that much visible. Now the last one is Neptune. The last planet is Neptune. Neptune is the eighth planet from the sun and the last one, right? It is very cold planet like Uranus. There is dark blue swirl of storm raging on the planet, which makes it look blue in color. Okay, Uranus looks blue in color and it has 14 moons. Neptune looks blue in color and it has how many moons? 14 moons. 14 moons. Okay, now let's discuss the exercise. Fill in the blanks. First, Mercury has dash moons. Mercury has no, sorry, Mercury has dash moons. How many moons Mercury have? No moons. Mercury has no moons. Earth is the dash planet from the sun. Earth is the dash planet from the sun. Earth is the third planet from the sun. Earth is the third planet from the sun. Jupiter is the dash planet in the solar system. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. In the solar system, Mars is also known as the red planet. Red planet because of its red dust. Uranus is the dash planet in our solar system. Uranus is the dash planet. Uranus is the dash planet in our solar system. Uranus is the coldest planet in our solar system. Now, I am between Earth and Saturn, but I am not Mars. Which planet am I? I am between Earth and Saturn. I am between Earth and Saturn, but I am not Mars. Which planet I am? Jupiter. Which planet I am? Jupiter. Humans are constantly walking on me. Which planet I am? Earth. Which planet I am? Earth. I have a huge red spot on me. Which planet am I? Jupiter. I have many rings. I sit between Jupiter and Neptune, but I am not Uranus. Which planet am I? Saturn. Okay. Now, next, you have to scramble these words. Okay. Unscramble words are there. You have to scramble it. First one is sun. First one is sun. Then Mercury. Then Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and at last Neptune. Okay, Neptune. So children, I hope these topics are clear to you all. Go through the video again, children. Okay, thank you and have a good day.